What's up, psychology class? This is my final project. God, we're already done with the class. Sad. Mr. Kilborn, you've been amazing. Anyway, back to the point. For my final project, I am doing retrograde and anterograde amnesia in relation to being submitted in jiu-jitsu or whatever. Maybe on the street if you're mugging somebody. Hopefully nobody's doing that, but you get the gist. Anyway, I have a little cheat sheet I need to read off. It's like 5 paragraphs. I can't remember. So don't mind me. I'll keep eye contact with the camera, okay? Anyway, as we learned in class, retrograde amnesia occurs when there is damage to the brain regions responsible for consolidating and retrieving memories, right? Such as the hippocampus or the medial temporal lobes, whatever. Anterograde amnesia is the opposite, really. So you can't form new long-term memories after the injury, okay? It's when damage to the brain region is responsible for forming new memories. So the frontal cortex, okay? This damage can prevent the brain from creating long-term memories. Let's get into the example. Just so you guys know, I'm a trained professional. I'm gonna put on my gi just so you guys know I really mean business, okay? Okay, first I'm gonna show you guys a blood choke and then airway choke. So a blood choke compresses the carotid arteries, right? It restricts blood flow from getting to the brain. And so when that happens, it damages the hippocampus. And like I said before, when your hippocampus is ruined, you can't really remember.
So that is going to cause retrograde amnesia.
Quick, while I was editing this video, so sorry for the mistake. I really meant retrograde amnesia. I did say anterograde. I meant retrograde. So the blood choke cuts out blood flow from your head, messes up with your hippocampus. You can't remember anything before the incident. Okay, first, this is my little brother. Everybody meet Jenner. Jenner, say hi. Okay, I'm going to do a rear naked chokehold, fully clothed, don't worry. Anyway, so that is when I put their neck right here, and then my arm bones are going to cut out the circulation. So also you guys are going to do this. You're going to put it right here, lock it on your bicep, put your head behind, and then choke, and I'll wait till he taps out, okay? Oh God, Jenner, wake up, wake up, wake up. Hey, do you remember what you ate for breakfast this morning? Fortnite. God, that's retrograde. He can't remember what he had for breakfast this morning before the injury. Now I'm going to do an airway choke. So what the airway choke does is it blocks this stuff off, which deprives the brain of oxygen, which can actually cause anterograde amnesia. Hey guys, sorry I keep cutting in here. I'll make it quick. So a little bit more about the airway choke is when you deprive the brain of oxygen, it attacks the brain. You know, the brain uses oxygen as a source of energy, such as blood and other things like that. But when you take out oxygen, it can't run properly. So it'll start shutting down your brain, practically killing itself, especially your hippocampus, like the neurons inside of it, and your frontal cortex. It'll mess with all that stuff. So that is kind of why airway chokes actually are worse, because it's more of a permanent damage being dealt, if that makes sense. Yeah. So with Jenner, I'm doing a guillotine. This muscle I'm putting into his neck, so he won't be able to breathe, okay? Jenner, let's go. I'm going to put it here, lock it, put him under my shoulder, fall. Okay, guys, it's the next day. We're going to see if Jenner remembers anything after the guillotine. Jenner, what did you have for dinner last night? You don't remember what you had for dinner? God, that is anterograde amnesia. You can't remember anything after. Thank you guys so much. That was my project. Have a blessed night.